Okay, 20 sekunder. Har vi noe musikk på noen? 10 sekunder.
Det er klinikk.
3, 2, 1, ja! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, so we have Open 24.3 and it was not a repeat. It was 5 rounds of 10 thrusters, 10 chest to bar, then 1 minute of rest, and then into 5 more rounds with 7 thrusters on a heavier weight and now 7 bar muscle ups. Kristin, you just did it. How was it?
After watching the announcement, I thought it was going to be, well, I learned that I had to take it a little bit slower than maybe what I thought initially when I saw the workout. So I paced the first part a lot, but I think that was smart because I had a little more in the tank for the second part. But I mean, it's a tough. It reminded me of Friendly Fran. I've done that a few times, and
just twice.
Yeah, and just thinking about it like made me feel sick. So it was tough to just go into it, but I don't think it was as bad as anticipated.
Okay,
to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for everybody who's about to do it. I think what we learned from the Open announcement was don't go too hard on the first 5 rounds, and that's what you did well after watching the Open announcement. We saw some of the athletes on the Open announcement go really fast and then really struggle on the heavy thrusters and the bar muscle ups for the last 5 rounds. And I think unless you think you're going to be capable of going sub 10 minutes, you should probably split up either the thrusters or the chest to bar, or both of them.
Yeah.
What did you do for the first 5 rounds?
So I started with 10 thrusters. I just like to get going, but then I split all the rest of the movements. So I split the chest to bar in 2 and also the thruster in 2, and just thinking that, okay, when I'm done with the thruster, I go straight to the bar and do one set of thruster bar and then jump down, just shake my arms and jump straight back up. So kind of like having the thought of just moving through, but if I'm gonna rest, I'm resting within the movement.
Yeah. And I think if you want to go like 10, 11, 12 minutes, you should definitely split up. As I mentioned, either one of them or both of them. And I think it comes down to where you think your weakest link is. If you think you're going to struggle with the grip, definitely split up the chest bar. If you think you're going to struggle with the press when you get to the bar muscle up and the heavy thrusters, you should definitely consider splitting the thrusters as well. And
Or the legs.
Or the
if
legs,
the legs
yeah,
are gonna be,
of course.
Yeah.
And then the 1 minute of rest, how did that feel?
In the first 10 seconds feels like, okay, I have some time, and then
Yeah.
suddenly it's like 5 seconds left,
Yeah.
and then you have to go. So that was all about just breathing and trying to refocus on the next part.
Yeah. So it's probably better to think of this as a workout with 10 rounds, and then the rest in there is like a bonus that you get, but you shouldn't really count on being able to recover too much.
No.
No. And then as you get to the heavier thrusters and the bar muscle up, for the first 2 or 3 rounds, you probably want to stay still, composed, and in control, so that you avoid missing bar muscle ups or going too close to fail on the thrusters. So again, you can probably get close to 10 or 11 minutes with even splitting the heavy thrusters and the bar muscle up as well. And then if you have something left in the tank, go unbroken for the last 7 heavy thrusters and last 7 bar muscle up.
And this is especially like if you have the bar muscle up and you're like pretty good at them, you probably have to split them up in the end, and that's where it's important to be really like tough with yourself with the rest in between. Try to jump straight up and think about doing, okay, I'm going to do 2, maybe you do 3 and jump down and then maybe shake your arms and maybe do 2 or 3 breaths and then jump straight back up again, so you don't spend too much time just standing there.
Yeah, so being really disciplined in your resting times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a fun workout.
Yeah.
So, well, fun.
Fun-ish. So good luck to everybody who's attacking this during the weekend.
See you on the leaderboard.